Now moving on to the support and operate, and really this is, you know, how do you ongoingly support and operate your application whilst it's within Azure or once it's within Azure. So the Azure ecosystem has huge amounts of management platforms and toolings to be able to, for you to successfully support and operate your application. Key thing is it's got common tooling, so there's lots of tools within Azure that you've probably already used across the across your on-premise and hybrid environments. There's extensive integration, so you can plug your tools into various plug your application, into various tools and services that you already use and trust. Using the Azure Marketplace is a key door to that. There's wide coverage. So all components of an application can be captured and enrolled with tooling, and you've got huge amounts of options to visualize that data for use within a support team. So really, again, getting those metrics and that feedback from your application, so that you can your support team can not only understand where there's room for improvement, but also actually visualize what that room for improvement looks like and how you obtain it and how you achieve it. So first things first, with regards to support and operating, is looking at something like Azure Monitor from a tooling perspective. So Azure Monitor will help you to collect, analyze, and act on your telemetry. So it basically allows you to understand how your applications are performing, and it will proactively identify issues affecting them and the resources that they depend on. So Azure Monitor is a key thing to make sure that you have operational and as part of your support operations. It's unified, so it's completely central to everything you do within Azure. It's got a level of intelligence with regards to testing. It's able to identify patterns using AI and machine learning, and it's also open. It can integrate with any third-party tooling that you use as part of your application delivery. So it's a key thing to use as part of your support operations from a monitoring and from a remediation perspective as well. Using application insights again, so a key feature of the Azure Monitor for developers is and DevOps is to monitor applications. So a key thing here is that you're able to exploit application maps, so being able to look at the various components of your application, and again look at the key metrics and alerts around that. You can use a profiler to inspect profiles of sampled requests, usage analyzer again, so being able to understand user segmentation and retention. So again, this is more for ISVs, but again, end users is really insightful in terms of what elements of the applications they're using extensively, what are they not using, and what could be improved, why are they not using it, and also the ability to produce live metrics and dashboards so that all of your organization or that particular customer has the visual metrics and reporting that they want to see as part of that application experience. So there's huge amounts of data that can be collected through Azure Monitor and obviously using Azure DevOps to be able to provide that level of metrics. So key journey in terms of monitoring and application insights is to look at what you're monitoring, detecting and diagnosing the problem, and then obviously build, measure, and learn from it. So if you can basically install insights into your application, check your dashboards, look for things like responsiveness, for example. If you discover a problem, you'll receive an alert. You can assess affected systems and users, correlate failure with exceptions and traces, for example, and then from a build, measure, and learn perspective, you're able to measure the effectiveness of your feature deployments. You're able to incorporate sort of your user experience adoption, and also you can plan your next development cycle with regards to telemetry.